60,000 displaced. 3,500 homes have been burnt. People have been killed. As Kakuli mentioned, people have been beheaded, rapes on both sides. But when the Chief Minister of Manipur was asked, why have you not been able to control the situation for 3 months? The CM says, 2 brothers are fighting and the government is like a father mediating between them. Isn't this a shame? With the heavy security blanket the state of Manipur has the highest ratio of police personnel to civilians in India. 161 companies of central forces, including Assam Rifles, are present in Manipur and yet has failed the people. The silence of the union government, the Prime Minister and the inaction of the state government, which watched as houses burnt, police armory was looted and people killed each other. Women were being humiliated, stripped, paraded, raped, violated and killed. This double agent stood hand in hand watching it all happening, saying, brothers are fighting. The videos of these 2 women who are paraded naked and raped shook the conscience of the nation and the world. The 21-year-old girl's father and brother were killed when they were trying to protect her. So, when the mob caught this family, they ran to the police gypsy which was there. They begged them to take them in the gypsy to somewhere safe. But the policemen refused. When they got into the gypsy, they allowed the mob, the violent mob, to pull these 2 women out, and the father and the brother, out of the gypsy, and the policemen were watching in silence. When the father was killed and the brother was killed, and these 2 women were stripped.
Focusing on her.
The state police, the National Women's Commission, and the State Women's Commission were all silently watching. Maybe they were wishing that this will miraculously vanish till the videos unfortunately went viral. And after many weeks and months, 5 or 6 people out of the mob were arrested. But time and again these women were asking why no action was taken against these policemen who handed them over to the violent mob. But till yesterday, the government chose to keep silent and it did not respond. The people have been mentioning Draupadi in this house.
नहीं आप बैठ जाइए आप बैठ जाइए
प्रवक्ता का चेहरा दिखाते
नहीं
आप
अपनी बात रखिए
तो कैमरा यहाँ पे नहीं कैमरा आप पे आता है ऐसा क्यों है
नहीं ऐसा नहीं है आप करीम मुझे जी आप अपनी बात रखिए The other thing will not go into the record. Only Kani Moses' speech will be going in record.
So the people have been mentioning Draupadi from Mahabharata in this house and how she was humiliated and stripped. So these women also must have prayed to some God to come and help them. God, the government came to help these 2 women. And anybody who has read the Mahabharata properly knows that it is not the perpetrators of the crime alone who were punished, but the silent spectators who stood there like trees watching her being humiliated were also punished. They will be punished like they will be punished when they were silent in Hathras, Kathua, Unnao, Bilkis Banu, and when the wrestlers were protesting. The country, the nation, India, the mothers of India will punish them. So there are hundreds of relief camps. There are hundreds of relief camps, but there is no food, no water. It is overcrowded with no proper sanitation. The roofs are leaking and children have to live there. They cry out of fear and hunger. Is this what we call relief camps in this country? You don't even want to reach out to people who've lost everything, who had to walk for days to save their lives. You can't give them food, you can't give them protection, you can't ensure that the roofs don't leak. At Bishnupur, a woman said that people are saying my son has been killed, but I haven't seen his body. I refuse to believe that he has been killed. His best friend has told her that the son was killed, but she refuses to believe that he was killed because she lives in hope. She says, I hope that someday he'll come back alive to me. This is not just one mother who's saying this. There are brothers, fathers, families who wait, hoping that their loved ones are alive somewhere. Even if they're injured, they are there somewhere. A Methi girl in one of the camps asked me, you have come to see us, but why hasn't the Chief Minister or the Prime Minister bothered to come and visit us? We have lost our homes, families, livelihood. I will never go back to my home. I will never feel safe there. The government has let me down. Why hasn't anybody come here to wipe my tears? But instead of listening to her pain and comforting her, the BJP fake news team manufactures a narrative saying that she told the India team that I have faith in the Prime Minister. Why have you come here? Sir, the truth is, whether it is the Kukis, Nagas or Methi, we only saw despair and despondency in their eyes. I request the Prime Minister, this government, to reach out to these people and say that we care and justice will be done. Can't you do that much for people who've been hurt, who are bleeding? Sir, we went there to say India stands with you. We would like to know whether the government stands with them.
Yes, yes, yes.
The Chief Minister of Manipur has been blaming the Kukis and the Naga people for the drugs there and the drug cultivation. But a former SP, Ms. Brinda, blames the Chief Minister, the Chief Minister's office and the Manipur government for it. There have been many stories in the newspapers earlier that the pesticides and fertilizers which are being sent to the state are diverted for poppy cultivation and not for food production. Shouldn't we find out the truth? Should not there be a proper inquiry into what has been really happening? You brought the Sengol to the new parliament with big pomp and show. You said it is a Chola tradition. You don't know Tamil Nadu history properly. Have you heard about the Pandian Sengol? The Pandian Sengol which burnt, which shattered when the king failed the common people. Do you know the story of Kanagi? Please stop imposing Hindi on us and go read the Silapadigaram. It has a lot of lessons to teach you all. Sir, it's okay. They're very scared of us. They don't want to see our faces also. We are happy with it as long as they can hear us. They cannot hear Manipur people, at least let them hear us. So this government is very lucky because it knows to manufacture one issue after another, one disaster after another. So we have to forget what happened a month ago and discuss something else, a new issue in Parliament today. Because we've not had the opportunity to discuss what happened in Balasore in Odisha. 3 trains collided and 288 passengers died and over 1,000 were injured. And there are bodies still lying in Ames, Bhubaneswar, which are unclaimed and not identified. But the report on the accident says lapses at various levels in signal and telecommunication department is responsible for the accident. And they've been warned, the government has been warned 2 months before the accident that there should be an inquiry and the methods of shortcut being used for signal and telecommunication system in the country has to be looked into. Today, there are vacancy, operational safety categories, vacancy is over 50,000 people have not been employed. Isn't this the fault of the government? What is your response to the accident? What is your response to the number of people who've lost their lives? This government fears withdraws accountability. It hides data or refuses to collect data. When data does not favor them, they sack the person in charge. The NFHS chairperson was suspended when he exposed the false claims of the union government. The minister, when she was speaking, said that it is, the minister Smriti Irani said India is 100% open defecation free. There is not one single state which is 100% open defecation free. It is a total lie. And when the person concerned made sure that the truth comes to light, he was suspended. Sir, the employment data was withheld till the election results were out. And 2 people in the department, in the commission, resigned because of that. The unemployment rate is 8.5% in this country. Investments have dropped to half. It was 10.5%, it is 5% now. People are going back. More than 50% people are there in the agriculture sector. This doesn't happen in any developed nation. People are going back to agriculture because they have no hope, there is no space for them in formal employment. And the national policy for rationalization of schools has closed down thousands and thousands of schools, and millions of children have lost their opportunity to go back to school.
आप बैठ जाइए। कनी मोदी जी आप बैठ जाइए। लाने सली के अपने जगह पे जाइए।
क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है? क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा है? क्यों नहीं दिखा रहा?
So why, sir?
It is looking somewhere.
This is so silly, sir.
Within 6 years,
So when Smriti Irani was speaking, it was
current
there.
pollution
Irani was showing the play card. The camera was on the play card. When Rahul Gandhi
श्रीमती कनी मोदी जी आप अपनी बात रखिए। We have taken note of it.
please restore the democracy in this country.
We have taken note of it. आप बैठ जाइए। कनी मोदी जी आप बोलना चाहती हो? कनी मोदी जी आप आगे बोलिए।
People are watching.
आप शुरू कीजिए।
Sir, you have to give me extra time. Sir, are you closing down schools because only the OBCs, SC, ST students go to these government schools? In a reply to the Rajya Sabha, the Union Minister of State has stated that 25,590 universities have dropped out of central universities. Is this the India you're talking about? Is this the Bharat you proudly talk about, where students from suppressed communities cannot go to national institutions, central government institutions and study there because of discrimination? This government, we've been time and again. We've been time and again threatened in this house with ED, we're going to jail. It is not only the opposition parties
Yeah,
in
videos
India
were
which are being
taken.
threatened by this government.
అదే అన్నయ్య
The government
అన్నయ్య
creates a
ఇంట్రడక్షన్ కోసం
framework
ఉంటుంది
that
ఇవన్నీ మొదలు పెడితే
exposes its own people to
ఇక్కడ ర్యాలీ
control
ఉన్నా
of
ర్యాలీ
one's freedom and subject them to state brutality. Between 2014 to 2020,
Kindly conclude,
7,000
madam.
people
Kindly
have
conclude.
been 7,000 people
sir.
have been charged with sedition charges, and most of them, 7,000 people, and most of them are below the ages of 30. Isn't this a shame? And sir, the Prime Minister calls differently able people as Divyangs, but the pension which you give them per month is rupees 300, which is equal to 1 kilo of tomato in your government. Sir, it is not only the prices which rise in this government, it is crimes against women, which has risen to 26.3% in the past few years in the BJP government.
విషయం కాదు
Sir, a government
నీకు పెట్టిన విషయం మనం మాట్లాడలేదు
and its administration is indifferent to people and they don't value people, or do they care about the well-being of the Indian citizens? But the irony is that you call yourself nationalists and call us anti-national. Are you nationalists? Do you care about this country? Do you care about people in Manipur, the women, the children there who suffer every day? Until today, you haven't been able to bring
Thank
peace
you.
to
Thank you
that
very much.
state.
Kindly
Sir,
conclude.
You are hurting
Your
Mother
time is
India.
over.
You are hurting Mother India, making her bleed every day. India will teach you a lesson very soon. Thank you.
Thank you. Sri Namo Nageshwar Rao ji. Hello, Namo Nageshwar ji. Hello, you tell me which rule, under which rule you are raising? नहीं ऐसा कोई रूल में नहीं है. नमो नागेश्वर
लोकसभा
जी,
टीवी
you
जब
started.
रूलिंग पार्टी का मेंबर बोलता है तो
नहीं,
कैमरा उसके
kindly-
ऊपर होता है, लेकिन जब ऑपोजिशन का बोलता है तो कैमरा जो है चेयर पे होता है. सर, हु इज कंट्रोलिंग दिस लोकसभा टीवी?
नमो नागेश्वर जी, आप अपनी बात रखिए.
Thank you, Chairman, for giving this opportunity to speak on motion of no confidence on behalf of BRS party, my leader KCR. सब अभी स्वतंत्र होके इंडिपेंडेंस होके अभी 75 इयर्स में हम लोग आ गए. 75 साल से अगर हम लोगों का कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी का दिक्कत सब अपना अपना कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी वाला बताता है, मगर जो देश का जब बात आता है तो हम लोग का कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में जो आर्टिकल 1 में जो लिखा है उसको इंडिया दैट इज भारत shall be a union of states. ये स्पिरिट ऑफ द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है. मगर 75 साल होने का बाद भी आज के दिन में इंडिया में डिफरेंट स्टेट्स है और छोटा स्टेट है, बड़ा स्टेट है. कुछ स्टेट जो है ना आपको सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, कुछ स्टेट जो है ना आपके लिए अपोज है. मगर आपको जो है ना सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में बैठने का बाद आप यहाँ से सबको इक्वली जो है ना देखना चाहिए, सही ढंग से देखना चाहिए. वो छोटा स्टेट हो, बड़ा स्टेट हो, आपको मदद कर रहा हो, आपको अपोजिशन हो, मगर आपको सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का पूरा ध्यान जो है ना पूरा देश के ऊपर होना चाहिए. जब स्टेट्स का जो भी सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी ये सब सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट भी देखना चाहिए. अभी देश में क्या हो रहा है, अभी जो स्टेट में स्पेशली हमारा जो स्टेट में अगर तेलंगाना में हम तो जरूर जो है ना मणिपुर का बात करेगा. अभी तेलंगाना में पिछले 9 साल से जो है ना हमारा केसीआर साहब जो है ना मुख्यमंत्री है, हमारा पार्टी जो है ना उधर गवर्नमेंट चला रहा है स्टेट में. सेंट्रल में आप लोग भी जो है ना 9 साल हो गए, 9 ईयर से आप लोग भी सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में इधर जो है ना सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट में है. मगर हमारा स्टेट को इतना अन्याय कर रहा है. जो एपी आर नेशन एक्ट में 2014 में ये हाउस से जो एक्ट पास हुआ था, वो एक्ट का अनुसार हमको जो है ना हमारा कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी खम्मम से उधर जो इंटीग्रेटेड स्टील प्लांट लगाने का था, हमारा काजीपेट में कोच फैक्ट्री लगाने का था। कोच फैक्ट्री का जगह ये कोच फैक्ट्री लेके गया महाराष्ट्र, ये कोच फैक्ट्री लेके गया गुजरात। हमको जो है ना कोच फैक्ट्री नहीं दिया, वैगन रिपेयर का जो है ना वैगन शेड एक बना दिया। उसी तरह से IIM देने का था, हमको नहीं दिया। ट्राइबल यूनिवर्सिटी देने का वादा था एक्ट में, वो भी कंप्लीट नहीं हुआ है। मेडिकल कॉलेजेस पूरा देश में जो है ना सबको दे दिया, तेलंगाना को एक भी जो है ना मेडिकल कॉलेज नहीं दिया। कल हमारा दोस्त, पुराना दोस्त, हमारा
लोकसभा टीवी को तो छोड़ो ना,
हमारा दोस्त निशिकांत दुबे साहब ने बोल रहा था, उसका जो है ना कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में एम्स लगा हुआ है और उधर जो है ना मेडिकल कॉलेजेस लगा हुआ है। मगर तेलंगाना में क्यों इस तरह से कर रहा है? तेलंगाना का लोग, तेलंगाना देश में है, तेलंगाना भी पार्ट ऑफ इंडिया है, मगर तेलंगाना का ऊपर आप लोग क्यों इस तरह से कर रहा है? और एक भी जो है ना मेडिकल कॉलेज नहीं दिया है। सबसे ज्यादा नवोदय विद्यालय एज पर द एक्ट का अनुसार हर एक स्टेट, हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में
Why you are disturbing? Why you are disturbing him? Why frequently you are standing up? Take your seat. Take your
I
seat.
don't want to show the opposition
Why you are disturbing him?
because the chair is not taking that.
आप बोलिए.
साहब अभी
when any member
Don't disturb him.
expressing their pain,
Don't disturb him.
their grievances of the state, it's the TV is diverting somewhere.
तो आप बोलो इनकी जगह.
Justice, they're
He is not
disrespecting the
focusing
chair,
on the
sir.
opposition members at all.
गलत कर रहे हैं.
अभी चेयरमैन साहब, हम लोग नवोदय विद्यालय हर एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक्ट का अनुसार एक डिस्ट्रिक्ट में एक नवोदय विद्यालय देना है। पिछले 9 साल से एक भी जो है ना विद्यालय में नहीं दिया है। हमारा मुख्यमंत्री साहब चिट्ठी लिखा है, हम लोग भी चिट्ठी लिखा है, ये हाउस में कई दफा बात किया है, तब भी जो है ना एक स्कूल भी नहीं दिया है, एक नवोदय विद्यालय भी नहीं दिया है। उसी तरीके से अगर आप बोलने से हम लोग को पहले कुछ प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शन हुआ था, ITR बहुत बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट था, तेलंगाना को सैंक्शन हुआ था। आप लोग जो है ना वो सैंक्शन हुआ प्रोजेक्ट निकाल दिया है, उसको कैंसिल कर दिया है। क्यों हम लोग का तरफ से इस तरह से कर रहा है? ये जो है ना बोलना पड़ेगा, बात बोलो को जरूर जो है ना उसका रिप्लाई देना पड़ेगा। मगर हमारा तेलंगाना का कुछ स्कीम्स तो आप कॉपी कर रहा है, अच्छा है। अगर तेलंगाना का इंडिया में सबसे पहले हर एक फार्मर के लिए, अगर एक किसान के लिए हर एक एकड़ के लिए 10,000 रुपए प्रति साल देता है। अगर उसको आप लोग कॉपी किया है, अच्छा है। किसान सम्मान निधि बोल के 6,000 रुपए दिया है, उसको हम लोग स्वागत करता है। कम से कम आप लोग तेलंगाना रूट को आप लोग जो है ना फॉलो किया है। उसी तरह से हम लोग का मिशन काकतिया हर एक घर में जो है ना हम लोग फिल्टर वाटर देता है। और ये भी जो हम तेलंगाना का किसान का बेटा है, विलेजेस में जो है पैदा हुआ आदमी है। हम बचपन में देख रहे हैं, तेलंगाना आने तक हमको पीने का पानी नहीं था, सिंचाई के लिए पानी नहीं था। जब गर्मी आता है तो मार्च से लेकर जुलाई तक जो है ना पीने का पानी नहीं, तो कुछ गांव जो है ना पानी का पास जाना पड़ता था। ये कंडीशन था तेलंगाना का। मगर हमारा नेता केसीआर साहब